So these chords are a small excerpt from my guitar looping number 2 video, but I felt the need to break them down just a little bit. I played this in some other videos as well and I got loads of requests, so here we are. I'll show you how easy it is to write something like this. This sequence is basically in the key of D major. So what I did with the first guitar part was laying down 2 so-called pedal notes. That means that for the entire piece those notes keep on playing. In this case I looped the A and the D, played in a simple 8th note rhythm. So I rolled some of the highs off to make it sound a little more distant, so it isn't too present the entire time. Stop. Let me ask you something. Do you know how to choose the right guitar? If you're wondering about what kind of strings to use, or the best guitars for beginners, or whether to go electric, I have a special video that will help you out. You can see it for free at learnpracticeplay.com. So next up I added some nice swell chords to add some nice texture to this. This part is already outlining the chords just a little bit, but still leaving some room for the imagination. Also the dreamy character is a nice contrast with the staccato, rhythmic sound of the first part. So as you can hear, I added a little bit of shimmer to the sound to make it sound even a little more heavenly. And the chords that I'm outlining right now are D and G twice. And then we go to B minor, an inversion, the first inversion, because the lowest note is the minor third, a D and a B. And then I go to the A and a C sharp, which is an A major. So it's D, G, D, G, B minor, A, and then back to D and G again. And that's the entire part, an 8-bar loop. And now we're up for the star of the show, played with a very open sound, with a quarter note delay setting, so 1 repetition on each beat. This ensures the open sound. A dotted 8-note pattern would sound too crowded, I think, at this point. Also, there's a hair of gain to give it that nice glassy sound. So as I said, this is in the key of D major, but the first chord I'm playing with this part is a D over F sharp chord. So we skip the A string, 2, no A string, D open, G fret 2, D over F sharp. But oddly enough, it resolves to G major to my ears. So to me, this feels like the home chord, the G. So G, 3 on the low E string, no A string, open D string, fret 4 on the G string. The entire riff is built around this chord being the 1, for me at least. So the key of this song is a bit ambiguous. We can say it is in the key of D major because all the notes from the D major scale fit the key. And it's the chord we start on. Or we can say it is a G Lydian, since, to me at least, the G feels more as the home chord. So what do you feel? Here it is. So and there we have it. So let me explain it shortly. From the D over F sharp to G major. And again. And then we go to B minor for this entire sequence we keep the D string open. Basically the same as in turn those same old chords into something beautiful. Same technique, but different vibe if you ask me. So B minor, 7, low E string, we skip the A string, open D string, and fret 7 on the G string, B minor. To A major with an 11, the D being the 11 of A. And then we add our middle finger to the second string to play the 5th of the chord as well, fret 5 on the B string. Back to D over F sharp, and to G major again. So those were the first 8 bars. So this fits perfectly over the first 2 guitar parts. But now we're adding another thing to it. We make it a 16 bar loop. So we start again on the D over F sharp, but now we add a C sharp on top. So what we get is a D major 7 over F sharp. That's pretty easy. The D major 7 is usually played like this, while the easiest shape. Open D string and then 2, 2, 2 all the way down. D major 7, beautiful chord on its own. But now we play the F sharp on the first string and we play it at the lowest string. So instead of playing this note, we're gonna play this note. So then we have this chord. Isn't it beautiful? Yes, it is. Thank you. To G major, and again with the 5th. So the D on the second string, fret 3. Again to D major 7. But now, on bar 4, we finally go to the real D chord. So we slide all the way up to fret 10 on the low E string and fret 11 on the G string. So this feels as a sort of prolonged ecstasy when you finally do hit that D major chord. And then at the end of the D, we play a sort of leading chord tone, C sharp, fret 9 on the low E string, and fret 9 on the G string. So you can see this as an A over C sharp, or just as a leading note from D to B minor again, back to A at 11, and then back to D over F sharp again, and G major, the last chord. Feels like home to me. So in total, it sounds like this, played slowly. Is this the home chord? I still don't know. Or is it? No, it's D. Yeah, I think it's really in the key of D major. It's just that the chord pattern never really ends on a one chord. So you want to keep on going, which is cool, I guess. And that's basically it, I think. So I recorded all 3 tracks into Ableton Live, which has a very nice looping interface. So it's easy to record some ideas on top of yourself, but a loop station of course will do as well. Or just play the lead part as a solo part, which is beautiful too. All the tabs are available at my Patreon page, so if you wish to support me, feel free to join me over there. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful day everyone, and subscribe and like and comment and do whatever you want. Have a nice day. Cheers, bye.